Hey everybody, welcome back to Jon David's Journey. I'm Justin, Hunter and Jon David's dad. Today was kind of packed with a lot of stuff and emotionally draining for the roller coaster of emotions that we went on that I'll get here in a minute. But they started with Aunty GG and Hunter coming up to visit, and we took Hunter out while Mimi and Aunty GG gave Jon David a bath. And while we were out, this is part of the emotional part, we were eating lunch and getting ready to go to the park, and then we got a phone call saying that we need to come back and meet with the surgeon because they were going to do surgery tomorrow rather than Thursday, so Wednesday instead of Thursday. And so came back here, which I ended up taking Hunter to North Carolina School of Science and Math, which had like a pretty green area out in front of the school, and took him there. And so he was very happy. We raced to different trees in the park, and so he was happy. But it was kind of a bummer not being able to take him to the park like we'd planned. And that gets into a whole other set of issues with just all this being kind of unfair to him. But he's been handling it like a trooper. I think as well as a 3-year-old could handle all this. But we ended up coming back. We were supposed to meet at 3. We ended up not meeting until after 4 because some emergencies popped up, and so the surgeon wasn't able to come meet with us until after they kind of gotten the emergent things done, which we completely understand, having had our own emergencies. And so I think the original plan had been to move us up to Wednesday, tomorrow, and then with the emergency that happened today, I think they kind of pushed it back again. So then after we met with them, they were like, yeah, not tomorrow, probably gonna be Thursday, and possibly not even Thursday, it could be later on, just depending on how things go, because again, we know emergencies happen. And so that's kind of the, emotional roller coaster that we went on today, because we kind of just had, back and forth. To use a phrase that one of the other Heart dads said when I texted him about all this, he was like, whiplash. And I'm like, yeah, this is kind of like whiplash. Because it's, oh, we're going, we're not, we're going. So, we also had a visit from Aunty Jessie and cousin Cassidy, and they came, and Aunt Jessie did like a little photo shoot with Jon David, and it was really cute, and I'll put the pictures in here. And then Auntie A and Mama K also came and visited, and then we had a prayer meeting tonight at 8:15, and it was really wonderful to have Pastor Johnny and Pastor Chris kind of lead it and get everything together, and it was really wonderful to have that. We did the same thing before his first surgery, and it has helped provide us with some peace of mind. And then also with the intentional prayer list, the Sign Up Genius, we've had some people sign up for it. And so when he has his day of surgery, we will be, all of us praying, I'm sure, but just very intentional in the types of prayers we're praying for in pre-op, and then during the surgery, and then post-op. But that's it for today. It's going to be relatively short and sweet. Over the next few days, we're really going to have to hit on that choosing hope daily, because it's going to be kind of scary, and we're just going to have to hand it over and be positive and rely on God. And again, have those prayers. But y'all have a good night, and God bless. We'll see you later. And Jon David, tell everybody bye-bye.